Hi there, my name is Ward William Taylor. I'd like to thank you for coming to my website. It's a very important website. It has a lot of potential to affect the future of the world. Basically, the technology exists that I found out about it 3 or 4 years ago, where somebody, Gaston Wood and Tanya Woods, 34-7 tried to kill me. What it is that actually I learned through the years after I had the chip in my body the potential of the technology. And as I said before, what happens is that they can put a chip in your head. They have decoded the functions of the brain and the words that a person says. So if you say I, it shows up as I. It's downloaded to a computer. But the thing is, as I said before, the brain operates everything. They're working on downloading the functions of the brain. And what happens is that if somebody has a near-death experience or somebody dies, comes back to life, they can actually see and record what is going on as it's happening, which they could not do before. And that's why, as I said before, that they were able to pick up every function of the brain as a person dies. If a person has a near-death experience, they come back to life, they'll know if the person imagined it or they dreamt, or they would be able to tell what happened and see in the brain function of the body. And like I said before, the American government, Canadian government knows about the technology. As I said before, basically they can tell what you say. So if you have a chip in your body, I mean, they can tell if you're lying or telling the truth or whatever. So it's not complicated. That's not really a problem. It's the fact that the people that have it they're robbing people. They can put the chip in your brain and download what your thoughts are in your memory. They can read your memory, so that if you're ahead of a nuclear station, they're not going to attack you inside the nuclear bomb or attack your computers, because it can be found out. So what they do is they target people, and then they either they attack them, or if they want to kill them or not, or they decide, and then they download his memory, his brain, and they get business information. China they're robbing people. But as I said before, the main point is that it's the God files. The United States government, Russia has the God files, and they're trying to keep that away from people. Because if people knew what the advancement of technology, where they can read what you're saying and what's going on in your brain, the future, the main thing is also too is you never hear a doctor say, we're going to fix something through the brain, because it doesn't exist. But this does exist, and they're suppressing the advancement of technology. And the scary part is that Russia, China, the Muslim countries like Iran and that, they would put the chip in the person's body, and then they would control them. And that's the scary part of the advancement of the technology. The advancement of the technology is leading towards being able to affect the functions of the body. So if you put a chip in somebody's body, you can control them by not only saying what they have, repeating what they say, which is something which is called devil programming, where they talk into your brain. They can send images. You have to repeat what they say. I'm talking about, they put the chip in your body. People monitor you, and if you get out of hand or something goes, they think they want to punish you or something, they'll be able to kill you in the future. It's a very scary thing. It's very real. It was introduced to me by a guy named Gaston Wood and Tanya Woods. They tried to kill me. The people in the Brantford hospital they have soldiers all around them protecting them, the technology, and also attacking people. Now, they attacked me for many years. They still attack me. As I said before, I'm alive because part of the reason why I'm alive, I think, is because they know that if something happens to me, I've brought up enough where the technology could be exposed. And that's the thing. And then they had Queenston, and they had all the black guys were trying to kill me, and that live along that street, the gangs, the Muslim gangs, all this kind of stuff. These people are incest child molestation pimps. They're the ugliest people ever to live. They make me puke. They talk into your head, and you have to repeat what they say. That's called devil programming. I went to the Prime Minister's office. I yelled out at RCMP. The RCMP has soldiers. They try and act stupid. As I said before, these people are not attacking somebody like me. They may say he's a nobody, but I'm talking like MPs, prime ministers, heads of companies, stealing company secrets. They can actually see through cards. The technology was shown to me. It's very scary. The world has to be known. The main thing is the God files exist. The proof of God can be proven. And like I said, this is June 11th, 2015. The technology exists. And that, like I said before, it is so advanced that it's scary, because the people have to be informed, because, as I said before, most of the technology, like the iPhones, and all the genetic testing, and that, like I said, 60 Minutes had it where you could test for diseases. These people are holding back the technology, which can help so many people, because what they're doing is they know that they could give it to leaders of countries. If they get control of your body, that they could actually take over the world. And it's very scary. It is very scary, people. You have to listen to me. You have to listen to me. I've tried to tell the police. They have said they tried to prove that I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. I lived it, I experienced it, I've seen it. I know the power of the technology. I know where they stand. And as I said before, they can be making billions of dollars medically. They can copyright everything. As I said before, the main thing too is, I'll give you an example. Muslims, they call non-Muslims Christians infidels. It can show up on a screen test. You can see how ugly they are. You can't lie about how ugly you are. They can read your subconscious mind, which I know and figured out. They're the ugliest people in the world. The technology exists. You have to listen to me. You have to listen to me. Because I'm talking about protecting us from the fact that, as I said before, they are rapists of people's minds. Yeah. We have to make sure that they're exposed. Anyway, thank you very much. Read my website. Read my website. Educate yourself. And remember that they can spy on you without you knowing it. The technology exists today. Thank you very much.